In sports today, the Raptors dominated the court last night while the Jays came up short in Baltimore. Here's Keon Clark with the details and the rest of your sports news.
Thanks, Jessica. We start things off with some NBA action where the Raptors take on the Pacers in Indiana for Game 3. A quick peek into the sixth. Jurassic Park is packed and We the North is in full effect. We go to the first. DeMar DeRozan finally gets it going. He knocks down the jumper. Then, DeMar Carroll on the break with the fresh legs and the flush. Wraps up 5. Then, Double D back at it again with the kiss off the glass. Jump to the second. DeMar. He wheels. He deals. He shoots. It's money. Wraps up 14. Same frame. Kyle Lowry, the little big man, gets the hoop and the harm. Raptors all over the Pacers. Not to be outdone, the young boy, Corey Joseph, finesses Monte Ellis for the lay-in. Anything you can do, I can do better. Lowry with the triple and the dagger. Jurassic Park, loving it. Raptors hold on to win 101-85 and go up 2-1 in the series. In MLB action, the Jays take on the Orioles. We start off at the top of the first. American League MVP Josh Donaldson finds a hole in center field for the RBI single. Jays go up 1-0. Marco Estrada on the mound for the Jays. Jump to the second inning. Estrada dealing. Have a seat, my good man. Refreshments will be served shortly. Bottom of the third. Estrada again. Sit down, you ruffian. Then Estrada says, Silencio! Jays up 2-1. Jump to the bottom of the fifth. Estrada gets Matt Wieters to chase the check swing. Wieters not happy, lets the umpire know, and gets tossed. Last at bat for the Jays, and Jose Bautista strikes out on a questionable call. The man is not happy and straight mean mugs the umpire. Ouch. I can feel those daggers. Orioles stage a comeback to take it 3-2. Well then, sticking with baseball on a positive-ish note, the Chicago Cubs absolutely demolished the Cincinnati Reds. Oh, and Jake Arrieta did something pretty cool too. Bottom of the ninth, Arrieta serves up a fly ball and he's done it. Cubs win 16-0 and Jake Arrieta records his second career no-hitter. Now with a look at our daily arts, here's Evan Millar.
Thanks, Keon. Purple lights have illuminated monuments of the world, from LA to Paris in honor of Prince, but the legendary musician has also been paid tribute on a smaller scale.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life.
With the passing of the iconic Trailblazer, there's been a flood of tweets in respect for the Purple Rain singer. Whoopi Goldberg was one of the earliest to reference a Prince lyric in her tribute to the star. Others like Kevin Bacon also cited lyrics. Artists who've been inspired by Prince's rich catalog of music express their sympathies as well. Singers Chaka Khan and Lenny Kravitz took to Twitter and joined in the conversation. The virtuoso's legacy will not only live on through his own music, but in the tracks he wrote that were made famous for other performers too. The 1990 hit Nothing Compares to You is arguably the Purple One's best known outside effort. It gave Sinead O'Connor a worldwide hit.
'Cause nothing compares to you.
Nothing can compare to you, Prince. In years past, some of the most prominent stars have been named to Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people, and this year's roundup is no different. The year's Best Actor winner at the Oscars and the Golden Globes made the cut for 2016. Leonardo DiCaprio is joined on the list by music icon Nicki Minaj.
This is Nicki
He's been
Minaj.
hailed as a boss and a role model by rapper Lil Wayne in the issue. Another rapper also made the list.
I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy painting on the
Grammy Award winner Kendrick Lamar has been applauded this year for his confrontational music that raises hard questions and tackles heavy social issues. His company on the list includes Melissa McCarthy, Idris Elba, Adele, and Charlize Theron. Proving that her spot on Time's list is justified, Charlize Theron's latest film leads the charge of fantasy tales tearing onto screens this weekend.
On the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
The actress steps into the spotlight and reprises her role as the evil Ravana in Huntsman Winter's War, which slashes into theaters today. The film is touted as the prequel to 2012's Snow White and the Huntsman and pits Theron's character against another wicked queen in Emily Blunt's Freya. Jessica Chastain and Chris Hemsworth round out the all-star cast. The highly anticipated Season 6 premiere of Game of Thrones is also flying onto screens this weekend. Vengeance and violence again play central roles in this season of the show, which will also address the fate of Jon Snow. The HBO smash hit returns Sunday. That's it for your arts update. With a look at what Mother Nature has in store, here's Christiana Chan.
Don't let these clouds fool you because it's still pretty warm outside, but there is still a chance we might get some rain this afternoon. We will have a high of 15 and a low of 3. Tomorrow, these clouds will finally float away and we will have a sun-filled day with a high of 10 and low of 2. And Sunday, we will see a small drop in temperature with a high of 8 and low of 4. Well, it's been an amazing semester, Humber, but I have one last joke for you. Why did the woman go outside with her purse open?
Why?
Because she expected a change in weather. Well, let's hope for some sun-filled skies this summer. Back to you in the newsroom, Jessica.
Thanks, Christiana. We leave you today with this. 2 Californian condor chicks have hatched in a Mexico City zoo. They are part of a successful breeding program, which is the first of its kind in Mexico. Zoo officials say the chicks were hatched in March after a period of an incubator. They were fed by the vets wearing gloves imitating an adult condor. Zoo officials say the condor parents bonded well in captivity and the next year laid 2 eggs. They say that's not often the case, as adults can take years to bond. The California condor was declared extinct in 1987, and there are just over 400 living in the wild in captivity. That's all for today. For details of these stories and more, check out humbernews.ca. Humber News is produced by students in the journalism program at the North Campus. I'm Jessica Dempsey. This is our final show of the semester. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.